Welcome to Drift into Dreaming, the podcast where we unwind, relax, and drift gently into sleep. Thanks so much for tuning in. Tonight, let the cold melt away and step into a dream sculpted from snow, starlight, and stillness. This evening's story is brought to you by Sophia. Let her gentle voice guide you softly into rest.
Hello, my name is Sophia, and I am your host tonight. As you settle in, let go of the day behind you and allow your body and mind to relax. Tonight, we'll journey into a world of snow and starlight, a quiet place where time slows down and peace surrounds you. So, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let the story carry you gently into rest. Welcome to the Ice Castle. Let yourself drift away tonight into a realm of stillness and snow, where the modern world fades and timeless magic takes hold. This is the Ice Castle, a story set in an ancient winter land untouched by time. Gone are the distractions of buzzing electronics or the burdens of daily pressure. Here, the quiet reigns, and the year is cloaked entirely in snow. You are the heart of this journey, walking across a freshly fallen field of white, the sunset scattering light across the snow like a shimmering halo. Every step you take across the icy blue snow brings you closer to the majestic ice castle awaiting your arrival. This journey is your personal reward. You deserve it. So snuggle in, find comfort, and let go of the day. I'm your narrator and friend for this journey. Someone who believes in your right to rest and dream. You can change any detail in your mind to suit your own world of comfort. And whenever you're ready, feel free to drift into sleep. But before we begin our story, let's take a few gentle breaths. This is your time. Take in a slow, deep breath. Let it out in a soft sigh, clearing your thoughts. Again, breathe in calm and sigh out anything that doesn't serve your peace. Now, with each breath, I'll count you down into deeper relaxation. 5. Feel warmth gathering in your head and face. Release tension around your eyes, your jaw, your temples. A tiny sparkling snowflake lands on your forehead, cool and soothing as it melts away. 4. Let go through your neck and shoulders. They grow heavy and relaxed, melting into the comfort. Beneath you, like soft snow drifts on a quiet hillside. 3. Let your arms and hands rest. Imagine them wrapped in soft winter fabrics, cradled and warm. 2. Bring awareness to your chest and belly. Feel a wave of peace move through you like crisp air on a cold day, refreshing, clarifying. 1. Let go completely through your legs and feet. Imagine resting by a fireplace on plush rugs inside a castle of glimmering ice. Breathe naturally now in a steady, calm rhythm. And with your body at peace, our story begins. Snowflakes begin to fall softly around you. Each one is large, nearly the size of a coin, and sparkles as it drifts from the sky. They land gently on your cheeks, your nose, your lips, and melt instantly into cool, refreshing drops. These snowflakes are delicate, reminders that you are truly alive. Their icy touch sparks something joyful within you, like the playful spirit of a child waking to a snow day. All around, gentle snow-covered hills stretch endlessly. They roll like waves, made of glittering white light so bright you squint and raise your gloved hand to shield your eyes. When you look again, you see jagged purple mountains rising far in the distance, their peaks capped with snow, standing proud against the pale sky. It's as though you've stepped into a living fairy tale where every view is more magical than the last. And in this place, wonder begins to bloom deep inside you. You feel peaceful, grateful, and somehow deeply at home. A soft wind plays with the scarf around your neck, a scarf in your favorite color, hand-knit with love and care. It dances in the air as if to welcome you. Your coat is warm and heavy, designed by you with every detail just right, the kind of coat you dreamed of when reading fairy tales. Underneath, you're wrapped in cozy layers that keep you warm while still letting you move freely. Your boots are soft and plush, hugging your feet like pillows. They leave no sound as you walk across the snow, each step effortless under the golden evening light. You've always heard stories about the ice castle, about the mystery, the magic, the legends. So when a special invitation arrived just for you, you didn't hesitate. You accepted with pride and wonder in your heart. Because deep down, you knew you were meant to go. You were meant to be here. And tonight is your reminder that you are worthy of rest, of wonder, of joy. As you continue your wintry walk, you feel a gentle pull, a quiet knowing deep inside. It's your inner voice guiding you without words, a voice that always knows the way. You follow it through snow-covered hills, past evergreen trees dusted in shimmering white, and you feel it with every step. You belong here. This world knows you. It welcomes you, and you begin to remember, somewhere in your soul, this has always been home. The land around you feels alive, not just with snow and wind, but with something older, deeper, ancient magic. Beneath the frozen tundra, you can sense the slumbering energy of the earth, gentle, vast, and patient. Nearby, enormous ice flowers bloom from the ground. They're as delicate as lace, yet strong as carved crystal. Their petals catch the fading sunlight and burst into thousands of shimmering prisms. Each step you take is accompanied by a symphony of silence, softly interrupted only by your gentle breath and the muffled crunch of snow beneath your boots. There's a faint sweetness in the air, the scent of frosted berries hidden among icy bushes, blending with the cool, crisp smell of untouched snow. Then you see it, rising from the earth like forgotten monuments. Towering ice formations shimmer in the fading light. Some curve into delicate archways, as if inviting you to walk through and enter a realm of dreams. Others spiral skyward like towers, their sharp peaks glowing with an inner luminescence that seems to pulse with the beat of the land itself. A soft hum begins to reach your ears, not loud, not jarring, but subtle and melodic. It's as if the very ice is singing, a song older than words, a harmony that reaches your heart and gently vibrates through your chest. This is the song of winter, a lullaby written in wind and frost and starlight. As you pause in this moment of awe, a small creature hops into your path, a fluffy white rabbit, so perfectly blended with the snow that you nearly missed it. It pauses and your eyes meet. There's no fear in its gaze, only recognition. You are both part of this place, both guests in a world that welcomes all who walk gently. You smile softly, and for a brief second, everything feels perfectly still. Even the animals sense that you are meant to be here. You continue walking, this time along a narrow path that winds beside a clear stream. The brook bubbles beneath a sheet of glassy ice, fed by warm springs deep within the earth. The sound is delicate, like tiny bells or silver chimes. It weaves in with the winter wind, soothing your ears and calming your mind. As you walk, you inhale deeply, taking in the scent of pine and fir, and that soft slate smell of wet snow and stone. The trail leads you through this enchanted forest, each step balanced and sure, and around you the world quiets once more. The deeper you go, the more silence blooms, not empty, but full of peace. You step into a clearing now where the snow glows with pale blue light, and then you see it at the crest of the hill, the ice castle. There it stands, the ice castle, glowing like a dream brought to life. Its towers rise high into the sky, each one sculpted from shimmering crystal blue ice, delicate yet powerful like frozen moonlight. The walls sparkle with 1,000 reflections, catching every ray of starlight and turning it into a quiet celebration of color. Silvers, blues, faint purples, and soft pinks dance like northern lights across the surface. You stand still, breath catching in your throat, not from cold, but from awe. It's more beautiful than you imagined, not just a place, but a feeling. It hums with quiet magic, the kind of magic that knows your name. Wide arched doors open as you approach, no guards, no locks, just a soft gust of welcoming air carrying warmth and a faint scent of vanilla and cedar wood. The entrance is grand but gentle, a long hallway lined with pillars carved from clear, glowing ice. They shimmer with ancient runes, symbols that seem to shift softly as you pass, as if telling a silent story written just for you. Each step you take inside feels softer, as if the castle senses your presence and cushions your path in kindness. The floor beneath your feet is not slippery, but smooth and warm, like polished glass that remembers every footstep and honors it with care. Soft light glows from within the walls, not from candles or lamps, but from the ice itself, as if it holds the memory of daylight and releases it slowly to guide your journey. You walk further inside, through hallways that echo gently with your steps, past delicate balconies and glowing staircases. A large chamber opens before you, the heart of the castle. It's vast and round, with a ceiling that disappears into twilight mist. Above, soft flakes of snow drift down in slow motion, never melting, never landing, just dancing eternally. At the center of the chamber is a frozen pool, still and perfect like a silver mirror. You step toward it slowly, drawn by its silent invitation. When you look into it, you don't see your reflection. You see your dreams. Peaceful dreams, hopeful dreams, dreams of rest, of laughter, of being seen. The ice castle shows you who you are when everything else is silent. You kneel beside the pool and a sense of calm washes over you like a blanket of moonlit snow. It's not just quiet here, it's safe. In this castle of light and frost and ancient songs, you feel a presence, something watching over you, not with eyes, but with care, like the castle itself is alive, and it knows you. As you rise from the edge of the still pool, the soft glow in the walls shifts, and you notice a gentle light guiding you toward a small hallway tucked behind a pair of tall, icy trees. You follow it quietly, drawn forward not by urgency, but by a sense of belonging. This corridor is different. The ice here has softened into curves, no sharp edges, just gentle, smooth waves that glow with a calm, blue-white hue. The silence deepens, but it doesn't feel empty. It feels peaceful, like the world has taken a deep breath and finally let it go. As you turn the final corner, you find yourself at the entrance to a round doorway carved into the ice like a delicate snowflake. You push the door open gently, and what you see inside makes your heart feel completely still. The kind of stillness that comes just before sleep takes you. It's a room, but not just any room. It's your room, made just for you by the ice castle itself. The walls curve softly upward, as if cradling you in a giant glimmering cocoon. Tiny glowing snowflakes float lazily near the ceiling, giving the room a magical, weightless glow. In the center is a round bed, its blanket made of the softest material you've ever felt. Cool like satin, but warm like a hug. Pillows that smell faintly of lavender and pine. You walk slowly to the bed, sinking into it gently. It adjusts to your shape, as though it's been waiting just for you. To the side, a small table holds a steaming cup of something sweet, perhaps spiced snowberry tea or warm honey milk. You take a sip and feel the warmth spread through your chest. The walls of the room shimmer faintly with colors that seem to match your mood. Soft purples and silvers with flickers of gentle starlight. There's no sound here except the quiet drift of snowflakes and the faint, slow melody that seems to come from the castle's heart. A lullaby with no words, but one that speaks directly to your soul. You lie down fully now, your body embraced by the warmth and softness of the bed. You close your eyes for a moment, and when you open them again, you notice something etched gently into the ceiling above you. A message carved in light. You are safe. You are welcome. You are home. The warmth of the bed seeps into your skin, relaxing every muscle, your legs, your arms, your shoulders, your breath. Everything begins to slow. Your eyes are heavy now, but not from tiredness, from peace. You hear the lullaby again, gentle and far away, as if the castle is singing you to sleep from somewhere deep inside its icy heart. The air in the room becomes even softer, almost like it's breathing with you, in and out, slowly, calmly. A soft snowflake lands on your forehead. It doesn't melt. It simply disappears into your skin like a tiny wish come true. And now you feel yourself begin to dream. You're still in the ice castle, but now the walls have faded into starlight. You're walking through a garden made of frost flowers, petals carved from crystal clear ice. They don't crunch beneath your feet. They hum softly, like little bells singing you forward. Above you, the sky has turned into a swirl of colors. A slow-moving aurora painting the heavens in quiet waves of green, pink, and blue. A snowy owl glides silently overhead, guiding your path through the garden. It doesn't speak, but you feel its comfort as if it were a guardian of your dream. You stop at a frozen fountain, its water still but alive. When you touch its surface, images ripple out, memories, hopes, things you forgot you loved. A sled appears nearby, carved of wood and ice and silver. You climb aboard without hesitation. And as the sled begins to glide across the dreamscape, you feel lighter, as if the last bits of stress and worry are being left behind in the snow. The castle is far behind you now, but its warmth remains in your heart. The sled carries you through frozen valleys, under starlit bridges made of icicles, past waterfalls that fall in slow motion. Each turn, each quiet bump on the snowy path is like a heartbeat, steady, calm, and comforting. You close your eyes in the dream now, resting inside your dream within a dream. You are floating, safe, surrounded by silence, stars, and snow, and the ice castle watches over it all. A silent visitor. As your sled glides across the dream snow, the soft breeze carries whispers of distant songs, not words, but feelings. A warm curiosity blooms in your chest. You're not afraid, you're simply open. The sled gently slows as you arrive at a wide clearing, a quiet field blanketed in fresh, untouched snow. In the middle of the field stands a tree, tall, strong, and completely covered in soft white frost. Its branches shimmer like silver lace in the moonlight, and beneath the tree, you see someone waiting. A figure cloaked in white, calm and still, yet somehow familiar. You step off the sled, the snow beneath your feet not cold, but like a soft, fluffy cloud. As you approach, the figure slowly lifts their head, and though their face is gentle and kind, you cannot make out who they are. But that doesn't matter. You feel who they are. They are every person who ever made you feel safe. Every smile you've held in your heart. Every hug you didn't want to let go of. They are comfort itself, shaped just for you. They extend their hand and you reach out, your fingers touching lightly. No words are spoken. None are needed. From the ground, crystals begin to bloom, ice flowers, blue and gold, spreading outward like a gentle frost painting. The figure places something small and glowing into your palm, a snowflake, warm and alive. It pulses with light, slow and steady, matching the rhythm of your own heartbeat. You close your fingers around it, and the world around you changes again. You're no longer standing. You're floating, surrounded by soft wind and drifting snowflakes. The figure fades slowly, but their warmth remains within you, like a soft ember glowing in your chest. You hear a voice now, but it comes from inside you, gentle, kind, reassuring. You are never alone. You are loved. You are enough. The tree disappears into starlight, and the field becomes a soft blanket of stars beneath you. The wind carries you gently upward, as though the sky itself is tucking you in. Your breathing slows, deeper now, softer. You are wrapped in safety, surrounded by light, by dreams, by peace. And the ice castle watches still, quiet, patient, and glowing gently in the distance, guarding your sleep. The stars cradle you now, soft points of light in a sky so deep, so vast, it feels like a warm ocean of night. You're not falling, you're not rising, you're simply floating, like a snowflake caught in a gentle breeze. Each star around you glows with its own quiet hum, each one carrying a memory, a kindness, a moment of laughter from long ago. Each star around you glows with its own quiet hum, each one carrying a memory, a kindness, a moment of laughter from long ago. They drift slowly, dancing in circles, never colliding, just being, free, light, and bright. One star comes closer, its soft blue shimmering with little echoes of your happiest dreams. It shows you a quiet forest, a calm river, and the sound of your own laughter echoing off a stone. Another star floats by, this one golden, and inside you see a peaceful morning, a cup of warm tea, a hug from someone you miss, a moment that mattered. The stars are not just lights, they are reminders. They hold the calm parts of you, the memories that give your soul rest. And they are all here now, gathered just for you. As you drift deeper, the sky becomes a soft shade of violet, then lavender, then a peaceful pale silver. You land gently on a soft cloud, fluffy and cool, as quiet as a whisper. You lie down, eyes still closed even in your dream, feeling the weightlessness of your soul. Above you, an aurora begins to shimmer again, ribbons of light slowly weaving together, like a lullaby made of colors. You breathe in. The air is crisp but comforting. You breathe out, and every worry leaves with it. You hear your heartbeat, soft, steady, like snow falling on glass. And in the distance, you feel it again, the presence of the ice castle. It is far below, but its warmth still reaches you, as if to say, "Sleep, you are safe, you are home." The last light, the stars above begin to dim, not in sadness, but in calm. Their glow softens as if whispering, "Now, rest." You lie peacefully on the soft cloud, wrapped in the hush of the sky, and the slow rhythm of the night guides your every breath. A quiet hum begins to rise from below, a lullaby made not of words, but of memory, of warmth, of dreams held gently in the palms of time. The aurora sways slower now, its ribbons of color melting into the clouds like watercolor drifting into sleep. Far beneath you, the ice castle still glows, its towers like candle flames in a snow globe, still, silent, beautiful. And as your mind begins to settle, you realize something. You don't need to climb the castle again. You carry its magic within you now. The snowflake they placed in your hand, it still glows faintly in your dream, in your chest, soft and steady. It will always be there. The wind wraps you like a soft blanket, hugging you gently, carrying you downward now, slowly, slowly, as if the sky itself is placing you into a cradle of stars. Your body is weightless, your mind even lighter. There are no thoughts now, just peace. The stars begin to fade. The cloud becomes softer still until it blends with the dark velvet of sleep. You hear one final whisper, perhaps from the wind, perhaps from within your heart. Sleep well, dear dreamer. You are loved, you are safe, and the ice castle will always be waiting. And with that, the story fades into the gentlest silence, the kind that only sleep can hold. You are no longer listening, you are drifting, wrapped in warmth, carried by dreams. As the hour completes, you are already far, far away, deep within the most peaceful sleep, into deep sleep. No more words are needed now, no more movement, only stillness. Your breath is slow, even, peaceful, in and out, in and out. The world around you fades, not away, but deeper, deeper into warmth, into softness, into rest. The snow has stopped, the wind has quieted, even the stars now sleep. You are wrapped in a soft silence, a silence that doesn't feel empty, but full, full of peace, full of comfort. In this moment, you are not thinking, you are not trying, you are simply being. The snowflake in your hand fades gently, its light merging with yours until there is no difference between dream and dreamer. And now there is only stillness, warmth, and sleep. Pause, soft silence. With each breath, you drift further into the deepest part of the night, where nothing can reach you but peace. No more stories, only the soft rhythm of a resting heart and a dreaming mind. The ice castle sleeps too. Everything is resting. Everything is okay. You are okay. Sleep now. Sleep well. Sleep deep. And know this, when you wake, the dream will still be with you, in every snowflake, in every quiet moment, in every part of your heart. Good night, dreamer. If this story brought you peace, please leave a like or a kind comment when you wake. Subscribe to Drift into Dreaming for more stories that carry your heart to rest.